We wait for another 5 minutes, then we start our sessions. Guys, we're going to starting in the 5 minutes time. We're waiting for some more people to join our sessions. In case you are joining from your phone, then it's not a problem. Please sit with a notebook and pen. For those who are sitting with a laptop, they can open a notepad in the laptops, or in case you have some application installed, such as your Excel, Tableau, Power BI, you can open that as well. All the cases which I'm going to discuss in today's sessions will be shared to you in the community groups also, which you can download the data and start solving that also. I hope you can hear me. I'm audible to everyone. Okay, so chat is enabled. From the chat, you can communicate with me. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Okay, good. Okay, so I just want to know how many people have joined this session from the Bangalore. If you are joining the session from the Bangalore, you can write B. Or in case you are joined from different city, I request you to put your city name. Write your city names in the chat. Okay, so I got two responses. Okay, so Pratik is joined from the Rajasthan. Good. Even from Odisha also we have candidates. Good. Good. Even Tamil Nadu also there. Mohan is there. Good. So you can see here on this one platforms from a different part of the India, we have joined these sessions to learn how this analytics will change my careers or can bring a change in my careers. Right? Okay, so we'll not delay now. We're going to starting our sessions. Okay, so the sessions going to be runs with the case discussions. But before the case discussions, as most of you are coming with the different backgrounds, different skill sets, and different set of minds. So first thing that I'm going to explain is what is analytics, different scopes, significance, different job roles, and then we're going to discuss a two case I'm going to be taking this year. The full duration of this session is 1 hour 30 minutes, and these sessions I want to keep it an interactive so that you can ask your doubts and questions through chat, or if required, I will give you a unmute option also. You can unmute and discuss with me as well. Okay. All the data which I'm going to be taking it here to solve the cases or solve the given problems or scenarios will be shared to you in the community groups as well, which you can download and can solve the given questions by your own also. Okay. So let's start here. Welcome all of you to Analytics Workshop by Nikhil Analytics. The purpose of this workshop is to empower you in the data analytics, to empower you to understand a data-driven decision-making task. Okay, so here we're going to be discussing regarding we will discussing here first your what is analytics, how this is going to be helping the current industries, job roles, salaries, and then we're going to be discussing these two cases. And in the last, we're going to discuss how Nikhil Analytics will be helping you in learnings and looking for a opportunity. Okay. So who going to taking the sessions? It's me. I'm taking your sessions. My name is Alok Ranjan. I'm a co-founder, chief data scientist, a speaker, author, and educator at the Nikhil Analytics. You can get the more details regarding me on my LinkedIn profiles, which I have given in the presentations as well. Okay, so briefly you can get it from here as well. If you talk about my educational backgrounds, I am BE Computer Science, MBA in Finance, and I am a certified data scientist from Nanyang Technical University, Singapore, which is your Asia #1 university in technical education. In this industries, in the analytics industries, I am working from almost 15 years and have quite rich experience in working at various kind of industries, different domain, different data as well. Okay. I have trained almost 5,000 plus candidates in the data analytics and data science as well. So before starting here, let me check here how much study you have done, how much research that you have done at your end. Okay. So there is nothing wrong in case you are saying here, I don't know as well. Okay. But I want your responses, whatever that you know from here. Okay. So the questions for audience here is, what is analytics? What tools we need to perform analytical tasks? How many of you aware about the analytical tool such as Excel, Tableau, Power BI, or SQL? Whatever answer that you want to give, I have given three questions to you. We start with the first questions. What is analytics? In the chat, you can answer it. I understand from the phone, putting a response is very difficult task. Okay, what are the tools that we need to perform analytics? Any tools name that can you give me? Okay, I got a result from the Pratik. Generating meaningful or summarized data from the raw data. Very good, Pratik. Tools, what are the tools that we're going to use? I hope Excel, are you aware about the basics of Excel? RBI, Tableau, very good. On. See, I given the answers as well. On the same slide, the answer is given as well. The tools which we're going to be using here are Excel, Tableau, Power BI, and the SQL. They are, all are the not a new tools. It's not like a recently developed tools. These tools are used from the last 10 years or even more than that. From when we are using the Excel, Excel is we are started using from the year 1995. From 1995, we are using the your advanced Excel. And you can see from long times the Excel we are using as well. Tableau, if you ask the Tableau as well, Tableau was developed in the year 19 in the 1960 something that has been developed. No, not 1960. It is 1990. 85 to 1990 it was developed there, and from that time people are using there as well. Okay. No, sorry. Tableau is developed in the year 2003. Sorry. Tableau was developed in the year 2003, and from 2003 has been there in the industries. Okay. Power BI is in the 2005, it has been developed. SQL from the long times that we're using a SQL Server, Oracle that we are using as well. From the long time, all these tools are used by us. But the different aspects was there, different purpose was there. But nowadays, it has been different uses are there. Okay. So how this is going to working here? Let's see here now. Okay, so let's start here now. So as I give the definitions to you, what is analytics means? So analytics is a process, is a method of examining data to draw conclusions and insights from the data. In the process, we're going to be using graphical methods, statistical methods, and computational method to uncover patterns and your insights. Now, why we need this one? Lot of technical terminology has been used here, which may be difficult for you to understand. First, that is graphical method. What the graphical methods mean? Graphical methods means drawing a graph such as line chart, pie chart, or even you're going to be have your area charts as well. Lot of charts are available to represent the data. Different charts give a different kind of informations to us. Statistical methods such as correlations, test of hypothesis, regressions are the different statistical methods which are used to finding the your trends in the data as well. Computational methods such as your mean medians calculations are different methods we use to uncover your patterns present in the data. What the purpose of finding the patterns in the data? The patterns will help you to identify opportunities, opportunities to make more monies, opportunity to tap more market segments, opportunity to tap more customers. The sole objective of a business is to make more revenues, and to making more revenues they require more sales, and to make more sales they require the more customers or the more market segments as well. And how this going to be happens? If you understand the current market needs, what the market required, what kind of service they need, and if you fulfilling that needs requirements, your task will be done. Now, in identifying the market requirements, market means the which segment that you're working on. Different businesses have a different market segments. If you talk about the your Maruti market segment is middle class people and all, whose average annual incomes lies between your 5 lakhs to 12 lakhs. It will be going to be called as a market segment for the your Maruti. How about the BMW? Do you think the BMW market segments and Maruti market segments are same? The answer is no. BMW market segment will be the people who having the annual incomes of close to 1 crores or higher. So you can easily see here different businesses, different market segment they work on. Even the similar kind of products they having, but based on the product price, based on the product features, the market changes as well. To understand these markets, we need an analyst who will be taking the data from the markets, examining the data and all, and giving us the insights. These insights will help us in making the decisions, and in the last, we're going to be making a data-driven decisions, which will make us a foolproof, foolproof from the failure, so that business loss should not be there. Now, how this analytics hold a significant positions in the current market scenarios. Almost everywhere that you're going for, in every industry that you're going for, we need an analyst. For what purpose? So I've given here a set of examples which will help you to understand why we need an analyst. So first point here is analyst will help you in making data-driven decisions. So every times whenever they read an articles, read a news or something, people use these terms more frequently. Data-driven decisions. Data-driven decisions. What that actually mean? The meaning here is we're not going to make any decisions based on my gut's feeling, what I think, or based on my experience. We know that experience matters, but nowadays, after COVID, you cannot consider only the experience. We need the data. What data is going to say, and based on the data that we have to make the decisions. A very commonly used phrase in the data analysis is your son can tell lie, but data will never tell lie. That means your kid, your child may try to manipulate you by saying the wrong statements and all, giving the wrong informations to you. But the data, if you having, will never give a wrong informations to you, will never lie to you. And that's the reasons we depends upon the data while making the decisions. Even you also, whenever you have to make a decisions to buy something, you also making a data driven decisions. Think about, suppose you have to buy a phone, you have to buy a shoe, or you have to take admissions in any college or any institutes and all. What we do, we're not going to be making the decision based on the my what my friend has suggested to me, what my dad uncle has suggested to me, what my relative has suggested to me. You're going to be doing certain kind of a market research by your own also. How? On the basis of the reviews of that specific companies or that a specific product that we're going to see. We're going to see the how many stars has been given to them as well, what the reviews is coming, positive or negative, how many are positive reviews we have, how many negative reviews we having, what the average rating they are having as well. Okay, so a lot of research that we're doing it here at your end itself, and all this research is nothing but a data-driven decisions. So when individuals they're doing it, companies they do a lots in a vendor selection, in customer selection, in product selections, any selection they're making it here, they're required to make a decisions and they require data for that. Okay. Second point here is competitive advantage. To get an advantage over your competitions, we need an analyst. Every company who are growing faster or making a big revenues and all, they have a competitive advantage. Do you think that Google will be replaced by someone else? No. In a recent research, which you see it here, in recent times, no one going to replace the Google. No one going to replace the Facebook as of now. Why? Because they have a competitive advantage. There's no competitions for the Facebook. There's no competition of your Google. They are running their business as a monopoly. And this only happens with the competitive advantage that you're having. So in the banking domain, you can see the State Bank of India. The largest bank of India is having the competitive advantage. He is like a spread like anything in the India as well. Any places you go, the State Bank, you can easily find it here. Hindustan Unilevers have a competitive advantage. Okay. Third point here is customer insights. To get this competitive advantage, we need to understand the customers. What is the actual needs of the customer which you are fulfilling? Your insights regarding the customers will be given by the analyst, which will help you to improve your services, improve your products. Again, here analyst is required to help you to get the more insights. Again, the questions come, how are we going to do these terms? This looks very heavy words as well, requires a lot of study as well. Yes, this requires a lot of study, but to do all these tasks, again, three things will be required. Graphical analysis, a statistical analysis, and computer analysis, which we're going to doing it with the tools which I given the names to you in the starting, Excel, Power BI, Tableaus, and your SQL. So a starting point which I discussed with you will be same that we have till now. Okay. Coming to the fourth point, cost reductions and efficiency. With the increasing volumes, every companies they reduce the cost. It's like when we buy in the bulk, cost will go down. But day to day, if you are improving your services, improving your product, there is another way to reduce the cost as well. We can minimize the cost as well. You can minimize your risk as well. You can improve the efficiency of your resources also. How this is going to be possible? By analyzing the your process. When you analyze the business process and all, you can figure out the what times can be reduced as well, where the cost can be managed as well. Again, who going to analyzing this whole business process as well? Again, analyst will be helping you to do the task as well. So analyst will help you how you can reduce the cost, how you can increase the efficiency of your resources. Resources again going to include your machine resources or the your human resource, both going to be come into pictures. Even you can decide the price, pricing strategies, discount strategies, all will be decided by the analyst. Whenever you go for a shopping, you can find that lot of companies are giving certain discount, 10%, 50%, 70%, 80%. Who decide this discount percentage? Buy one, get one, buy one, get two. Who decide these offers as well? Can be randomly be decide? Can a store owner say, today my mood is very good, I will give buy one, get two? This does not work out. You're not able to win the market, you're not able to win the customers with these strategies and all. Okay. Now, next point here is risk management and fraud detections. In the banking domain or in the insurance domains and all, or financial services, we call them as a BFSIs. Fraud detections and managing risk is very, very risky things for them. People, they do the risk management and they use to study CFA for almost 3 to 5 years, spending a lot of monies to analyze the data itself. So here domain expertise, but again, analysis of data is going to come in the picture. So analyzing the data, domain expertise both will required to understand how to detect the frauds. A lot of online frauds are happening nowadays, but if you are smart enough, you can easily identify this person is trying to making me fool, making a wrong statements, and you can stop your transactions as well. Do not, banks keep on telling you, do not share your numbers, credit card numbers, debit card numbers, or PIN numbers or OTP. What's the purpose? To stop the frauds. But can we develop a system which can automatically detect the fraud and stop it? Yes, it is possible as well. Some data scientists are there who are working on building the systems which can detect the frauds in the starting stage itself and stop it. So Nirav Modi or the Vijay Malias and all these peoples and all, they make huge frauds on the banking and all. It's not going to possible if we have the proper systems on the place. Lot of black money, money laundering, all can be stopped as well if we build the systems as well. So again, we required government's approvals as well, and the government politician itself, the government people itself, they're making the your these loopholes. So that is different point of discussion, which we'll discuss later on, or whenever we meet, we can discuss as well. And the last point is product development and innovations. Lot of products which we are seeing in the current scenarios, lot of innovation that we see in the current scenario, lot of startups are coming in the market as well, the new ideas as well. It's all possible because of this analytics itself. Online grocery store that we're seeing, a big basket, Grofers, Blinkit, those who are staying in the Bangalore, they know quite easily. When you want to go and out to buy the vegetables, it take minimum 45 minutes. But when you ordering something on the big basket or the Groffer or the Blinkit, you will get in the 15 minutes itself with the same amount of expenses. So why you go and buy the vegetables from the outside? So that is nothing but an innovative ideas with a competitive advantage of pricing and all, and the times as well will help the gain the markets, gain the more market, gain the more business. Again, who is working on all this? They are the analysts. Big basket is hiring from us. they recruit our students to do the analysis on their data itself. Okay. So all these are the companies are doing the analysis and making their business as well. So might be you're not familiar with these terminologies because they are the quite famous and most useful words in the current market scenario here is what is business analyst, what is data analyst, what is data scientist, and what is data engineer. What are the roles, responsibility, what are the tasks they have? Are they performing the same task? So answer is no. There are the four different job roles are present in the market as a different expectations, different skill sets as well. Which is good for me, how I will decide. So in case you're not able to identify which is good for me, talk to our counseling teams or tell them to connect with me. I will help you which is good for you. Or in case you does not know what to do, then blindly the thumb rules you can follow, you can opt for data analyst. Data analyst is the most demanding job profiles in the current market scenarios. If not understanding anything, select data analyst. Okay, now let's discuss here what these four job roles are there. So first one is a business analyst. The business analyst is a person's or a job profiles which build which bridge the gaps between the business needs and technology solutions. What that mean? These are the people who going to bring the project for the companies. They go to the businesses, understanding the business process, identifying the opportunities for the improvements, and recommend the solutions. When they recommend the solutions, there they pitch their own products, pitch their own services for the which company they are going for, and from there they get the projects. So these people's technology, where they have to learn the same technologies, but they have to also understand how to communicate with your clients. So those who are very good with the communication skill, especially the English, because most of the cases we have with the business communication is English language itself. So we have to be good with the English written as well as oral, and you need to presentation skills is required. At the same times, you need to understand the business process. So once you do that one, you can opt for the business analyst profiles as well, where you're going to be communicating with your businesses to bring the projects. Second one is a data analyst. Once business analysts bring the project, bring the solutions for the companies who are going to implement that. It is an analyst who are going to implementing that. So work of analyst is to extract the meaningful insights from the data by performing cleaning, analyzing, and visualizing the data. Cleaning, analyzing, and visualizing. What do these three terms mean? When we say cleaning, the data which we get from the businesses are not absolutely correct. Some data are wrong, some data are you're not arranged properly, they are messy data. They are just your data. We have to convert this data into the informations in an organized way as well. That is again task of an analyst. Then analyzing it here with the help of graphical method, maybe charts that we have to prepare, or maybe we have to use statistics to calculate the values and then we have to answer businesses questions to make a data driven decisions. Then third one is data scientist. Who is data scientist? These data scientists are responsible for using advanced analytics and machine learning techniques to develop predictive and prescriptive models. That means future how much problems going to arise and what is the solution of these problems and all, it is decided by your data scientist. Today itself, they will be trying to predict the future solutions. How many customers going to visit, how many patients going to visit to a doctor's, how many footfall going to happen in a mall, all will be calculated by your data scientist. If I'm making an investment, how much return can be expected as well? Again, this calculation will be done by the data scientist as well. Your insurance premium can be calculated by your data scientist as well. Okay, so anything where we have to do the predictions or a future solutions, then data scientists going to be coming into pictures, and how they're going to do advanced analytics and machine learning going to be used. And data engineers, they are a hard code programmers. They need to programs to build the infrastructures, to build your frameworks for the flow of the data, from where data will be collected, stored, and where the data need to be delivered. This complete frame or the flow of data will be designed, maintained by the data engineers. So they have to be a good coder, good programmers, which have to perform your pipeline, database, and data warehousing tools that they have to learn it. Now, if you do not want to do the more and more codings and all, do not go for the data engineering roles, because here we have to do the lots of codings as well. They are close to a developers. They're not actual developers because they're writing less number of codes compared to developers, but they are close to developer also. So for you, if you're not understanding, talk to the counseling teams. Our teams, Nikhil and his teams, the counseling, Megha ma'am, Najia ma'am, or even me, will help you what is the right course for you. Or in case you're not understanding anything, starting your careers after the graduations, start with your analyst. What tools to be learned? You need to learn Python's, Excel, R, SQL, Tableau, Power BI, SAS, all these tools that we have to learn. At Nikhil Analytics, we are covering all such tools from basic, from zero level to the advanced levels. Everything will be taught to you. Even how to install this application, that also will be learning at this system. Again, the tool selections will be decided by the counselor, who will help you which is the right tools for you. And who can learn? Can I learn it here? The answer is yes. Anyone who can spend the times and follow the instructions given by our instructors, they can learn it here. So anyone with a long gap after completing the graduations, or maybe they want to start their careers after a marriage or after a COVID, they want to start their careers, they can start learning here as well. Even a working professionals who are looking for a domain change, looking for a higher salaries, or looking for a change in the careers because the current work they get bored now, or there is no growth in the current works they are doing it here, they can also opt for this one. A college pass out, just from the college that you have passed out, you're a fresher, and you are looking for a job opportunities and all, looking for a better career for the better futures, then you can opt for this one as well. Because in the current scenario, this is the best job roles that you can get it here, with a good job profiles, with a good salary package as well. In coming times, it will be having more demands, more responsibility, and more opportunity will get it here as well. So a student can also opt, working purpose can also opt, and a person with a gaps can also opt for this one as well. The company which are hiring from the us, or who do the regular hiring from us, are I given the list of the companies. Even many more are there. These slides you can check it here as well. So I told you Big Basket do the hiring from us. Jeta, Alliance Data, now it's called Breed Finances, gives very good package. Almost for fresher, the package start with 7 lakhs plus. Recently, they have given almost 10 plus package to freshers also. Oracle, Mia Platforms, Kantar, Analytics, PwC, Genpact, Infosys, WNS, Latin View, and many more companies are there who are hiring from us. And these companies are not from any one industries, they are from the different industries. Some are coming with your financial backgrounds, financial services. Some are retail also, and some are banks, and some are company are from the IT backgrounds also. So your IT company also hirings, retail company also do the hirings as well, and then financial services company also do the hiring as well. What is salary that we can expect? Freshers with a below 1 year of experience, they can expect a starting package of your 4 lakhs. If you have a experience but not very rich experience, between 1 to 3 years experience, you can expect a starting package of 5 lakhs and above. As you go more and more, the package will be quite higher as well. When you can expecting here almost not actually 10, this is quite old data, but when we are having a experience of 5 to 6 years onwards, you can expect 10 lakhs of salary package as well. So 10 lakhs plus will comes in this range itself, and here we're going to come 15, and then again going to come in here as a 20 lakhs and above the package will comes there as well. So salary package is not the here less, it is quite good salary package. It is say more than the average salary package is offered to the industries. They are given to the data analyst. Okay. Now the actual work is starting here. Case study. So I'm going to taking the two cases. First one is retail analytics, and second one here is social media analytics. We're going to do it here. But before going for this one, any questions, any doubt that we have on the your tools, skill sets, or anything that you like to discuss here, please let me know. Okay. So as I'm not getting any questions here, so I proceed with our first case study, which is your retail analytics. So when we say retail, what the retails mean? Retail means any store that you see. Whenever you do the shopping, a grocery shoppings and all, or whenever you're going to go into any bakery or any pharmacist that you go, or buying any flower soaps as well, all comes under the retail. So do these companies or the outlets that be going for buying the goods like groceries or the fruits or the even for the your fruit sweets as well, flowers as well, do they require analytics? The answer is yes. You might be seeing the physical store, but now you can see e-commerce, Big Basket, Flipkart, Amazon's are the your big names in the e-commerce industries. And what are they selling here? They are simply online retail. They are doing that as well. So what kind of work, what kind of task they need, where they need the helps and all. Okay. So I'm taking here a data here, which will help you, and some set of questions I have taken it here, which will help you to understand what kind of challenge they face it here and how we're going to solve in this one. Okay. So regarding the data which I'm taking here is a retail store whose day-to-day transactions are kept here to track its customer across the different locations and their purchase and returns across the various categories. Okay, so this three data has been given to us. One is customer data, which has the customer informations, including the demographic informations. To understand your customer, who is your customer, accordingly you can customize your products. Transactions, when the customer buy anything from your store, then that is called as transactions, collecting that transactional data also. Product category informations. What are the products available? Different categories, product informations like ID, names, unit price, all such will be there in the product category informations. What analysis we're going to do here? We're going to do here two requirements given to us. First requirement here is return order analysis. Whenever we sell something, we get the return also. What the return means? Like suppose you order something from the Flipkart, after getting the product, you find the product is not as per my requirements. It is not fulfilling my requirements. So what you do? You're going to return that. So how many products are getting returned to the Flipkarts or to the store owners? Returns is nothing but a kind of a loss for the companies. So we're going to find the returns orders categories wise, store wise, and city wise. Which city be getting the more returns, which store is getting the more returns, and which product category having the more returns. So what's the benefit? Why we require this to calculate this one? If we calculate for the store categories by which what mode of sales having the more returns that will help me to identify there's a leakage. When the revenues getting out from the businesses, that is in the terms of a return, that be getting the revenues out from your pocket, that is nothing but called as a leakage. So which store is a leakage to your pocket? Which product categories leakage to your pocket? Which cities are leakage to your pocket, that we're going to identify. And in case some way we can improve that one, we can close this leakage, we can increase our revenues also. Okay. How much total returns we getting here year wise? Are we improving in stopping these returns, or it is increasing day by day, year by year? We're going to be seeing that as well. That is nothing but called as a trend analysis. So we are doing the your categories wise analysis and a trend analysis to understand the revenues loss is increasing, decreasing, or same over an years. Another requirement we have is successful order analysis. If an order is accepted by the customers and it is not returned, it is called as a successful order. In that also we're going to analyze the data as well. We're going to see what categories, which stores are having the more number of successful orders and all, how much revenue that we generating, it is increasing or decreasing. Subcategories by the amount spending on this is increasing or decreasing. All these are nothing but a kind of trend analysis that we're doing it. Okay. And then some more questions are given here, which you can see it here, or you try to do that as well as. So I'm not going to be solving each and every questions here. I'm going to give you a chance to solve it as well. Okay. Any questions, any doubt that we have till now? Anything which you like to ask? No? Okay. So if I proceed further here, please feel free to ask the questions here. Okay. Because I'm not seeing any comments in the chats. Okay, let me check it here whether you understood this one and all not. Okay. So how many of you are placing orders on the online? Or say, how many of you buy from the Amazon? If you're buying from the Amazons, write A. If you're buying from the Flipkarts, write F. Or if you're buying from both, write B. For Amazon, both. Okay. Mohan is A. Both. Good. The other people's, if you do not typing something, you feel sleepy also. So before opening your Power BI, I want you to just wake up. Okay. So you're buying from the both Amazon also, Flipkart also. So do you know one great offers going on the Amazon and Flipkart? Something called as Big Billion Sales or Big Indian Sales and all. I'm not sure what is the offer's name. So Mohan, can you tell me Amazon's what's the offer? Is it Big Billion or uh, Great India? Great India Sales. Yes, it's a Big Billion Days sale is on now. Okay, so Big Billion sale is for Flipkart. Amazon has a different names. So you can see here, these two giants are having the different offers. Almost the price range will be same. Different offers, same time why they launch it. Again, to get the more market share, to make the more businesses. If Flipkart has Big Billion Day first and then Amazon has a great interest, people already have invested money to buy their requirement from the Flipkart. Again, they do not have money to buy from the Amazons. Okay, so in that cases, the sales in the Amazons will be goes down. So what happens? These two company launches these offers at the same times. Okay, so retail analytics we're going to do with the help of your Power BI. Okay, so let me share the screen of Power BI. This is the Power BI windows. Can you see the Power BI window from your screen? It's visible to everyone. No need to worry. I'm going to explain each and everything from the beginning, from the zero levels. So even you do not know Power BI, first time you see in the screen, you will understand how to use it. Okay. So I'm not go for the solution directly. I'm going to show you how to do this as well. Okay. So when you can try by your own also. So first task here is, let me share my desktop with you. Okay. So this is my desktop. From here, we are going to starting it here. So whenever we are going to be learning from Nikhil, we'll be starting from the zero levels. Okay, so you can easily see it here. I'm starting here Power BI with the zero levels, assuming that it is not, we know this anything. First step here is to use any applications we need to install. Power BI is a paid software which we have to pay to use it here, but they have a Power BI desktop which is a free version which you can use it here as well. So first task here is we have to install the Power BI desktop. From where we can get it here? From the Microsoft site itself. It does not have to download any crack version, something like that. No, just from the Google, go to the Microsoft site. From there, you can download Power BI desktop, and then you can install it here. So when I install it here, you will get here Power BI desktop. Okay. So from Power BI desktop, I have a two versions. This is two times coming it here. One is old one is new one. Okay. So I just open the Power BI desktop. First page was coming, close it here. This is the first page which is coming here. First task here is get your data. How to get the data here? On your left hand side, you can see we have an options of getting the data. We have an options of get data here also, or from the file also can get it here. I click on the get data and select the files. But before going for this one, we need to understand what kind of data is given to us. It is Excel data, text data, CSV data, or a database file somehow. So what I do here is I go to the my retail data case study one, retail data. In this one, I have a data given to me, and this data is in the which format. You can clearly see the type of data. It is a Microsoft Excel, comma, separated value files. That is a CSV file. All these three files I'm going to be extracting one by one. So from get data, I'm selecting here CSV file types, and I get my data. I'm selecting the folders Nikhil, year, workshop folders, case one, retail data. I'm taking as the first data as customer. Okay, so data has how many columns? It has 4 columns. Customer ID, date of birth, gender, and city code. In which city the customer is staying, the data is coming in. Click on the load to load the data. In case data does not look correct here, you can go for the transform and do the data cleaning as well. During the class, that will also be going to be taught to you. So I'm just taking the data so that we can solve certain problems as well. Again, we click on the get data, your CSV, coded category informations, open it. This also has a 4 columns. Just click on the load. When you click on the transform data, it will open Power Query. From there, you can clean your data as well. This is clean data only for our study purpose. I kept it here. So it does not require any cleaning. Get data, CSV, transactions. And again, this data has your multiple columns. Now the questions come here. How much RAM will be required? What kind of application software laptop we have to use it here? In case you're planning to buy a new laptop, in that case, you have to make sure that you have 8 GB of RAM. If it is a new laptop that you're planning, go for 8 GB of RAM. This will help you to do all these tools in a quite a smoother way. If you have the existing laptop, old laptops and all, check your RAM size. If it is a 4 GB of RAM or 2 GB of RAM, add extra RAMs to your laptop. Extra in the laptop also we have extra RAM size slots will be given. We just add it here. Adding a new RAMs will going to cost you hardly 3 to 5,000 rupees. Do not try to do by your own. Go to a store which, because they are expert, they can see your slot, which kind of RAM will be required, and they will put it as well. Okay, so we got the data here. Now on your left hand side, we have the 3 different kinds of view. First one is a report view where we can prepare our reports. Second one is a data view. We can see the data here in the form for tables. And then third one is called as a model view where we can see all the data here. In this case, we're going to connect this data with each other. While connecting the data, we require a common columns. Whichever the column is common, we're going to use them to connect with them. How are we going to select the common columns? Customer has CT code, customer ID, date of birth, and gender. Product category information has product categories, product code, product subcategories, and product subcategories. In this case, I put here this one. Next, transactions I put in the center because both the tables will be linked to the transactions. Customer ID, cust ID. I'm going to connect with them. Just drag and drop. And table will be connected. It's so easy to do that. Okay. Similarly here, product cat code is there. We can use that one as well. Create relationship. So there's some mismatch. Yes, everything looking correct here. Many to many coming here. Correct, no problems. Now, what is many to many means? Many to many means for each product categories, there is multiple row here, multiple times they present here. That's reasons coming here, many to many. Okay, so now product is tables are connected with each other now. I go to the report view to prepare the reports. To prepare the reports on your right hand side, you can see here the visualizations options here. And next we have a field that is different tables present here. Okay, I take my first question which is given to me. That is requirement 1, return order analysis. I'm looking for total number of return order per store categories. How to do this one? Let's see here. On your right hand side, we select the which visualization that you want to do that. I take it here a first one, a stack bar plot. Just click on this. It's selected here. Next is we require the store. Do we have a store information here? Yes, we have the store type. I put the store types onto the y-axis. You can see y-axis coming it here. And then we take a return quantity. Do we have return quantities available here? quantity we have. So I take here the quantity to the x-axis. So this is giving us the, you can expand, how much quantity has been return options. Let me just see the return options here. Transactions. Store type return is not showing here. We need to check the data. Do we miss something? It's correct. Okay. So here also data are correctly coming here. No need to change anything. Purchase less return across the categories. Looking for the right columns to identify. Okay, negative quantity should come here. Let's the values of quantity. So I go to the data, and from this data, I'll take here the transactions. Data is quite huge here, almost 23,000 rows are present here with us. Yeah, so you can see quantity values coming here negative here, -5, and in that case, transaction coming here as negative. So what we do here is, we'll not take all the values here of the quantity. We require the quantity which are negative. So kind of a filter things that is required here, that we can put it here as well. So here, filter on this visual is coming here is all. It's come automatically when we put the values here. From this one, I just click on the all. I put here less than 0. Apply the filter. Less than 0, applying the filters is not showing anything. Let me bring the quantity again here. Yeah. So when you're putting here negative, then we're getting the values here, and we're getting here the quantity which are returning here. So maximum number of quantity which are negative values was coming from the e-shop. That means online sales which we're making here are having the more number of returns compared to the other stores such as your daily shops, flagship stores, or the your MBR store that is they're having. Again, what we're doing here is just putting a filter conditions to get the results here. What we have to do here is we can create a new columns also, and that columns can be called as your return quantity. And to get the new columns, you just have to write all functions to get it here. I don't want to include the advanced part it here because many people are new and freshers as well. But in case you want to do that one, you can do that also as well. Okay. How we can do that here? On the top, you can see we have calculations. With these calculations, we can do it one methods. Second method here is we have something called as power query. So in the power query also you can do the task as well. So to build power queries, you can just click on the your edit query. Just you can getting here three dot lines. When you click on this, you get the edit query, and from there a power query window going to open here. And this power query windows, you can write the your calculation steps here as well, such as adding a new columns. Okay. So this is for those who are like not new, has learned something in the Power BI. This is for those. If are freshers, you can go with the filter methods. In the classes, we're going to be learning each and every steps stage by stage as well. Okay. So here to add a new columns, we can take it here also. Add columns. Under the add columns, we can put here functions here. Column from examples, custom columns, invoke column functions. You can see a lot of options are present here, which we can use it here as. Okay. So from here, we can write the functions and get it here as. So here it is a return quantity, and here again, you have to use the functions to get it here. If quantity less than 0. Then quantity. Okay. Else 0. So you can see no syntax error has been detected. Again, writing all this and all is tedious process if it's a beginning classes and all. But if you know, then you can try that as well. So we got the return quantity here, the values. These values, you can take it here as a positive also instead of negative, so that we not get the negative values. Okay. So for this case, we have to edit these functions again, and then we can get it here. So this is how we can do that in case you want to calculate this one separately. Once we done this task here, go to the home. You can click on the your close and apply, and a new columns will be added called as return quantity. So you can see we got the return quantity. You can check these results as well. Again, I'm creating a stack bar charts. On the y-axis, I'm taking the store type. On the x-axis, I'm taking it here as a return quantity. Okay. So this is how we're going to be doing the task here. It's taking a count, sorry, should be come here as a sum. So functions need to be changed here in place of a sum. So value as quantity. Okay, it's taking here text here. So that means again we have to go to the Power Query to make it here as a numeric. Edit query. Return quantity. This need to be taken here as a numbers. So we'll go for the whole numbers. Apply and close. So you can see exactly similar values are getting here, which we're getting in the first examples. Same values is coming it here as well. So there's two ways that we can do it here. One with the help of a filter. Other here we can do with the help of a adding a new columns and can calculate the values also. Which one you going to select is decided by the you. Similarly, we have the other questions also, which is regarding the, we have seen the store wise, now product categories by and city wise. In all the cases, we have to just see here the how many orders has been listed. So here just going for the how many quantity is coming here. In case I want the order only, then what we have to do here is just add a new slide here. Okay. And we can take it here. When the quantity is negative, we take that values only. Okay. And we can't count the values here. So to simplify this one, you can check on my screen here, transaction data. Edit query. You can find I have added some new columns here to understand it here, how this value is going to be coming here. Data source, then not able to change the data's locations here. Okay, so not able to show this one here because location of data file has been changed here now. Okay, but you can see here on this part, I have a items return present here. Okay, then I have added here as a new columns. This will help us to identify your return values from the system. It is coming here as a numeric. So using that only, I have prepared here how many items are returned here. How many items returned from the categories how many orders has been returned. So even the task is very simple here when we see the questions here, but when we based on the data, it's going to vary here also. I want to know total revenue loss due to the return per year. In per years, how much revenues that we are making and how much revenues we are losing. Are this loss of revenues from the return is increasing over an year or it is same? So for this case, what we have done it here is, I'm just trying to compare here. Total revenue which I'm making here is $48.58 I'm making it here. If I go with year by calculations, in 2011, 12, 13, 14, you can see the calculations here. 14 we not have the complete data, so it's coming here lesser values, but almost every years I have 1.5 millions that we making here. No, sorry, 14 millions we have that we are making it here. 14.7, 15.9, 15.7 million that we making it here. Whereas in the case of a loss from the return of the items, 14, you can see the values here. This sorting, I have done it here. Yeah. So from 11 to 14, if you see it here, how do the sorting? Just click on this arrow marks, you can able to sort the data. Okay. So 2011, it's coming here as a 11.1 million. Sorry, 18.1 millions we are revenues loss that we're making here. No, 1.8, sorry, 1.8 million, 1.9 million, 1.8. So almost 1.8, say 2 millions of losses that we're making it here in almost every year. So losses are not going to be reducing here, keep on same it here. And almost 4 years, the company facing the almost same amount of the loss. So what the company should do? They're not taking care of these losses because the loss percentage is very less compared to the total amount that we're getting here, which is close to like a 10% losses that we're making it here. If we stop these losses, we can increase the revenue by 10% just to reduce these losses. That means if we tap your ESOP sales, that the product should be delivered in a good packagings and a good way, that maybe the returns count will be less. The most of the returns are coming from the books. So maybe the books quality that they are sending to the customers are not so good. So that also we have to take care. So which product categories and which mode of sales that we're making it here that is impacting your losses, that we have to tackle that here. Again, who will decide all this one? Again, analyst will be identifying all these results, report to the top managements, and the top management will make a policies to stop these losses as well. You can see all of the stores are having the 400, but this has the 882 orders returned from the ESOPs, which is quite big amount that is coming in here. That is increasing the your loss here. So 10% loss can be reduced and that will increase our revenues as well. So this is regarding your loss analysis, which we are doing it here on the product, on the store, on the totals as well. This can be done in a single sheets also. In the one sheet, we go for the store wise. In the another sheet, we can go with the product categories. Another sheet, we can go with the city codes as well, and then overall as well. So this is where I'm doing it here, one sheet at a time. Now starting what we're going to be teach you will how to make this in a one sheet, one chart itself. Later on, once you start learning it a better way, you can make it here a more useful charts which can include multiple graphs and charts as well. So your Power BI will help you to create a dashboards by including the multiple charts in a single page so that you can get the complete picture of your reports. Okay. Is it very complicated example that I have taken here? Let me know. There's no coding such thing we have done. Only one functions which I have used it here, which is quite simple one, that is if functions. Other than that, all others quite a simple. We have done just drag and drop. How many of you find this one is difficult to do? For difficult, just write D. If you find it is easy, just write it E. For easy, you have to write E in the chat. For difficult, write D in the chat. Okay, Mohan finds easy. Drag and drop. Good. Dataset link will be given to you in the community groups. Once we end the sessions by evening, it will be uploaded in the Google Drive, and Google Drive links will be shared to you, Pratik. Mohan. Pratik also finds quite easy. Okay. Now people just say it. Whatever you feel, there's no like pressure that you have to say it is easy only. What you feel, you just have to say it. Recording classes for this. Yes, questions, recording of this will be given to you as well. That's the reasons I have prepared this community. On this communities, you can find our YouTube links of the same session which we just now we are doing it here. Okay. Again, by evenings, it will be uploaded and we'll be able to see that as well. Okay. Now, when you going to be learning this one for your uh, careers or for looking for jobs and all, we will be teaching you the very basics with the zero labels. First, how to install the applications. Second, how to import the graphs, how to save the files, how to reopen the files as well. Even someone given the file, double clicking will not open the files. You have to understand how to open the files as well. Okay, that also will going to be taught to you here in the very basics. Okay, so only 2% has responded to me that it's easy. So I find that other people are they finding it's difficult to do that as right. Okay. So I tell you, can perform this graphical analysis not only with the help of a Power BI, but we have another tools called as Tableau. Tableau will be more user friendly compared to the your Power BI. But in the Tableaus, we have more options and we can get it more easy solutions also. Okay. So if you have times, can we take one more case study? If you want to take one more case study, I will take one more case with the Tableau. This time I'm going to do it. I want your response in the chat. Yes, no, or you want to try it? Mohan saying yes. Good. Pratik is saying yes. Okay. Okay. So I will taking one more case. It will take hardly 5 to 7 minutes. I'm not do the all the question of the second case, but I'm just going to do the 1 or 2 question of the second case as well. Okay, which will give you the how to use the tools, how to install it as well. Okay. So second case here is a social media analytics. I'm not going to go to the Facebook, Instagrams, or YouTube and all, which is takes a lot of times and make it as more lazy as well. Because once you open the Instagrams and open the reel, it will keep on going. You will not able to figure out how much time is taken as well. Same thing will happen in the Facebook also. If you open the Facebook, lot of posts that we see, lot of video that we see, it takes a lot of times as well. But if you open the LinkedIn, I'm not sure how many of you open the LinkedIn on daily basis. For 100%, I'm sure that all of you are opening Instagrams and Facebook on daily basis. Correct? Yes or no? Yes, people are saying yes, correct. Okay. So here I'm taking a data of your LinkedIn, not taking it here from the Facebook, Instagram channel. Okay. So this data is taken from the LinkedIn. LinkedIn is not only putting a post of completed a certificate or having the job hirings and all, it also gives the options of job postings. So we have collected data which include the job posted on the LinkedIn, and this data is divided into the several files. Different files has the different aspects of the job postings. The first file is job posting.csv, which contains informations about the job postings, including the job title, description, salary, work type, locations, and many more. Second is company.csv. This file contains information about the company, posted jobs, including the company name, website, description, size, locations, and many more. Company industries.csv, which include the your company and industry which are associated to you. Now, many people are getting confused regarding, sir, what the industries mean, what the company means. Okay. So I take a small example to make you understand what the industry means, what the company means. If I take here HCL, HCL is a company which belongs to the IT industries. HCL is a company which belongs to the IT industry. So IT is industries and company is HCL. Accenture, Infosys, all comes to the your IT industries. IT also ITS. Okay. But how about the your Patanjali? Can we take Patanjali as a IT company? Answer is no. Patanjali is a retail industries, or we can call it as a FMCG. What the full form of FMCG? Fast moving goods. On daily basis, whatever the goods that we use, that is nothing but fast moving goods and all. So FMCG is there. So in the FMCG is Patanjali going to belong to. HUL is a FMCG companies. So what happens? Different industries have a different companies and all. So that is going to coming it here. Companies specialties, that is any special feature of the companies will be included in the this CSV file. Employees count, how many employees, followers are there in these companies. Benefits, what are the benefits offered with the jobs by these companies? What are the benefits company offers with the jobs? So with the jobs, they are offering the salary. Other than salary, what they offer to you? Are they offering a food coupon? Are they offering a transports? Are they offering a PF? These are the benefits that we will be counted here as well. Job industries, industry by jobs and all. Job skills, that is the what skill set is required to get these jobs. And that is the your 8 files we have in this case 2, which we're going to be analyzing it here. Okay. So these times I'm going to be solving these cases here with the help of a tables. I take here the first 2 examples. Okay. Other questions you can try it as well after the sessions will end. First question is top 10 industries with the most companies. Which industries are having more number of companies? Of course, we say, sir, IT companies are more in the Bangalore, right? But what about the US? US, which companies are more? IT? Let's see, because the data which we taken here is only for the US, not from the Indian scenarios. Okay. 10 industry with the most job opening. Which industry has the most job openings? I'm not sure which tables to be used, how to use the tables. Let's see it here. First task here is we open the Tableaus. Again, Tableau is a paid software. To use the Tableaus in a free way for learning purpose, we have a Tableau public. See, I'm giving the both the tool which are not free, but for learning purpose, all this company has given a free version of this or free versions of this application which you can download and use it here. So here, in the case of Tableau, you want to learn or practice it, you have to use Tableau public. Again, tableau.com, you have to go and from tableau.com, go for Tableau public, download and install it here. Power BI, Microsoft site that we have to go, Microsoft site, product, under product, Power BI desktop. Tableau.com, product, under product, we can go for Tableau public. I have downloaded this files, install it here as Tableau Public 2022.2. Little old versions I'm using it here. Current version is Tableau Public 2023. First task here is, again, the steps is not going to be different. It is almost same. First step here is getting the data. I need a data here, which is again a CSV data, which is nothing but a kind of a text file. So here the first question which I'm going to be solving here is 10 industry with the most companies. 10 industry with the most companies. So how to identify? So for this case, you need to go through your file descriptions. Under file descriptions, you can see here we have company industry.csv. Third files, which include the industries and the companies. I need these files to be taken here. So open the Tableau here, go to the text file, take here the company industries, open it here. Here I told you this is more user friendly compared to the Power BI. Power BI has multiple windows with very, very small icons and all, which will take some time and all. Okay. So company IDs are there. This company ID belongs to which industry that is given to us. Okay. And to prepare the plots, click on the sheet 1. On the sheet 1, I take here the industry. A screen you're not able to see. Let me know, are you able to see my screen? Yes, no? My screen is visible to everyone? No, okay. Now can you see my screen now? Yes, okay, thank you. So just I'm repeating the steps here once again. First task here is we open the tables. Let me sharing the screen once again. Where the file. Yeah, I got the files now. Okay, I hope you're able to see my screen now. Just confirm. Yes, good. Okay. So here what happens? First I click on the text file, select the file which we're looking for, company industries. I select it here, click on the open. Compared to Power BI, this is more user friendly. The interface is very simple for anyone to easily learn these topics. So taking here company industries here, click on the sheet 1 for the first plot to get it here. On your left hand side, we'll get here the data. In the case of Power BI, data is present on the right side. There it is on the left side present here. So you can see we have the tables, company ID and industries, only 2 columns are there. Industries I'm putting into the row. I got all the industries here. You can see many industries are present here. I'm looking for top 10. So for top 10, we look for the company IDs. I put company IDs to the column, add all the members and take here the count of distinct. How many unique values are present? Okay. And then I'm looking for top 10 industries. So industries I put to the filter top by field and I take here OK. So I get only 10 industries, sorting into the descending orders. To make a graph colorful, I put here industries onto the color. In the case of Power BI, the colors will come automatically. Here we have to select in the colors here. And I put here this counts onto the size also. Make it here in the full screen. So you can see here, the maximum number of companies present here is staffing and recruiting. So hiring companies are more in the counts here. 2,245 companies are there. Okay. Distinct count of companies are 780. 780 are there. Informations, IT companies are the second positions, 691. Hospital healthcare companies, 426. Computer software, 271. Means IT services companies are more and IT product development companies are less. Financial services, 231. Constructions, 154. Retails, 152. Likewise, you can see the counts are present here. This is top 10 industries present here. Okay. So I have prepared all these charts automatically here. You can see a similar kind of chart I have prepared here for you, taking here the company and industries. How about doing the second question, which is a bit difficult here? Top 10 industry with the most job posting. In the case of job postings, the data which I'm taking here will not having your job posting information here. So what we do here is we require job posting separately. So in the job posting data, the more the data will be having, it will be slow your systems as well. So you can see job postings I'm taking here and connecting the job posting with the company industries and putting a relationship between them. These two are combined here with the help of the company IDs. Company ID is common between both the tables. So I have used here to combine this one. And that is giving me an access to your data. Now I have the industries also. I have a job posting also, and both the tables are combined on the basis of company ID. You can see the company ID is present on the first table. Job posting also has a company ID in the second table. Both are combined here. I'm creating here a pie chart to understand which company having the more job postings. So you can see here 25% job posted by the staffing and recruiting companies, and then 19.84 is from the IT companies, 15.5 is coming from the hospital and healthcare companies. So they are your top 10 industries and their job posting percentage on the LinkedIn that you can see it. Can we present both into the single page? Yes, we can present that also in single page. So this is another dashboard which will include both the graphs here. So first graphs, which is the most number of companies in the each industries and the job posted by the top 10 industries and all that's coming here, their percentage coming. Okay. So all this again, we will be learning in the details in the classroom sessions as well. Okay. Again here, it is again, it's not a coding, no functions we have to do, just drag and drop, understanding the requirement, what we're going to be solving it here, and how this will help in making the decisions. That is most important, that we have to understand and then we have to implement that. Okay. So just simply getting any graph, drag and drop is not going to help us to get these results. We need to understand the flow, data, and the requirement to solve this case as well. So I've used here two cases, one through the Power BI, other one with the help of a Tableaus. Which one you find easy to do it? Tableau, write T, Power BI, write P. I request everyone to Give your views in learning these two tools, Power BI and Tableau. Write P for the Power BI and T for the Tableaus. Come on, I want your inputs. P, Power BI is easy. Mohan is saying. Okay, so I think people are now feeling hungry. It's almost 3 o'clock now, so might be feeling hungry. Okay, so I take another 5 minutes to complete it here. Okay, so let me just come to my slide. Now, how I get this data, how I can solve this rest of the questions. Rest questions, suppose you're going to solve. There is almost 10 questions in the case 2 and 10 questions in the case 1. If you solving this 10 question and submitting it here, you will get a certificate as well. From Nikhil and it is our companies will issue a certificate once you complete these 2 cases and submit as well. The detail regarding the case data and the questions will be given to you in the community groups. Once you submit it here, will be provide an email ID on which you have to send your reports. Once we get it here, we have evaluate this one and we'll send a certificate to you as well. Okay. But suppose someone says, sir, I want to learn this one, looking for an opportunity as well. Okay. If you're finding these sessions useful for you, even I've added some value to your learnings and given you some insights to you and all, how this can be helpful to you, then you have a very good opportunity to learn it from the beginning, from zero levels to advanced levels with our courses. We offering the courses such as BI Power Packs, which includes your Excel, SQL, and Power BI. If you're going for the little programming also, so Excel, SQL, Power BI with Pythons will going to be BI analyst. Basics of Pythons will be taught to you. But suppose you want to analyze the data also for analysis purpose, you can go for data analytics. And for machine learnings, you can opt for data science modeling and machine learnings as well. As I told in the beginning also, which is right for me, not understanding, I'm getting confused, then just follow the thumb rule, which is always going to work for all the cases. That is data analytics power pack, which include your basics concepts also, advanced concept as well, which has very good opportunities in terms of job and a good package also. Okay. So just now we have seen how we're going to be taking the sessions, lot of discussions going to be happening here. Now, we will also help you in learning the concept with the help of 1,000 plus assignments. Average times to complete the course with us is take 4 to 6 months times. And we have a regular assessment to check your learning progress as well. In case of extra doubts, extra question that becomes, so separate doubt clearing sessions can be also be arranged. Every classes will be live classes where we can interacting with me or with my faculty teams. It's not like only I have to take the classes with me. Saurabh sir, Guneswari ma'ams, Megha ma'ams, or even Duty ma'ams are also there who are going to be taking your classes as well. And at time to time they will guiding you also. Okay. For the placement, which is the key things for us, for how we'll get the placements and all. For placements, your first will be once 80% course will be going to complete, you start working with your resumes. So a resume template will be given to you, which you have to fill with the learnings, with the project which you're going to doing it here. 15 plus project we have to complete. It's not like only 1, 2, 3, 4. No. We'll give a lot of project that we have to complete with us as well, which give you the a strong knowledge and hands-ons on the tools as well. This project will be added in the resume also. We will guide you to build your profiles on the LinkedIn as well as on the Naukri.coms. We have prepared a YouTube channels for the learnings and a WhatsApp channels for the jobs. You'll get lot of jobs openings on our WhatsApp channels. The channels link will be shared to you in the community apps as well, which you can get lot of openings. From there, you can apply also. Okay. So profile buildings will be guiding to you. Normally, we'll guide take Friday the profile building sessions, how to build the profiles on the LinkedIn, how to apply for the jobs, and how to prepare for the interviews. All the things will be conducted there itself. 100% job placements are there for each and every student who is joining the Nikhil Analytics. Reasons we keep a small batch sizes, 10 to 15 students will be there in every batches, and we'll make sure that every student will have the proper learnings and they get the best offer for it. Okay, lot of study materials will be given to you as a soft copy, which you can take a print, or you can refer the e-books as well, which is provided by us as well. They are the few success story which I'm sharing with you. They are the people who has recently joined Nikhil Analytics and got the place as well. You can see the different company they have selected and they got the jobs as well. With the average package of almost 6 lakhs and above, they will get the package and all. You can find these reviews on our Google page as well. There are people who are got placed, learned and got placed as well, and they have given a very good review to us as well. Your reviews will motivate us, will give us energies to work hard and give the best to our candidates as well. Okay. So even Shivam has given a reviews, video reviews as well, which we have uploaded on our YouTube channels. You can go to these links and can see what Shivam has given review about us. Okay. You can follow our WhatsApp channels as well as YouTube channels. The link has been given. This PPT will be shared to the groups. From there, you can get these links. Also, I will share this link separately so that you can follow it as well. I request everyone, please follow our uh, LinkedIn profiles, YouTube profiles. That will help you to get all the recent updates regarding the industries, regarding the jobs, and the new learnings will be keep on coming to you as well. Okay. How you going to contact us? For any concern and for the enrollments, please contact on these numbers. Please make a note. The first number is my numbers. I will be helping to you to enrollment process. My teammates will be call you back to get the all the updates on the enrollments part as well. The new offers, that is the Sara offers, is keep on going as well. What is the Sara offers? How much discounts are available as well? The recent batches available also. You can get from the Najia ma'am. She will be contacting you. Once she give a call back to you, I will connect you with the Najia ma'am. She will provide you all the details as well. Okay. So with this, I will not take much time from you and say thank you for your times and patience for listening me and giving so much time on Sunday to meet with me and attend this workshops. Okay. Any question, any doubts in the last we have, you are free to ask me the questions. I have given my number to you as well. You can call and ask the doubts as well. Okay. So if you're done with us, we can stop today's sessions now. Okay. So thank you everyone. Thank you for your time. Bye bye. Take care.